Well, welcome back to Collaboration Code. I am your host, Adam Cuppy, president of Learn Academy, and my guest today is Pua Amano, who lives in a beautiful, beautiful place that many of us wish we were at in Hawaii. And so, hello, Pua. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Hi, Adam. Thank you again for having me here.
Yeah, so let's start with this, which is I'm really curious. What is something we need to know about you that has motivated you to make your way into tech as a career path?
Something that I think everyone should know about me is that um, I guess I've done a lot of different career or not different careers, but like I was in the military and then I transitioned to a career of personal training and group fitness instructing. Mostly stayed with the military. But then we decided to move back home to Maui, Hawaii. And it was when I had my youngest. She was born at 24 weeks. And then, life changed. And being here in Hawaii and having a child who's special needs, that, there comes a lot of cost and a lot of time, that and also like the high cost of living here. I wanted to do something where I could use my skills from the military, from personal training, to find a job where I could stay home and still be there for my family, because that's really why we work, right? Is to support our family or our lifestyle. So I was perusing the VA programs, the veterans programs, and that was how I stumbled upon vet tech, and that was how I found Learn. And I, looked up what is a software developer. So I didn't have any experience before, before Learn. Um, and I researched and researched, and I was like, I think I could actually do this. I used to decorate my MySpace in high school. I was like, I think
Yeah,
I
didn't
could
we
do it.
all? Didn't we all? Uh-huh. We could all put the blinky text on the screen and the
Yeah. Yep.
obnoxious glitter gifs. Uh-huh.
I
We all
did.
did it.
Yep, I did have glitter and snowflakes, and
Uh-huh.
so I was like, "Oh, it seems, it seems pretty cool, and it seems like a career that I can continue to learn, continue to excel and progress. It's still in demand, and most importantly, I can still provide an income and I can still take care of my family." And that's what, sorry about the dogs, but to me, that's seemed like the way forward. And I was going to try it, go all in. And if it didn't work, well, at least I tried it. But I was going to
Mhm.
try my best to make it work. So,
Now, what was some of the biggest deciding factors to choose tech over, whether it be starting your own business, maybe in personal training or fitness or opening a gym or something along those lines that you had a passion for before? What made this a smart or viable decision in your eyes?
um, so being back home in Hawaii, because I hadn't lived at home for 12 years. I left in 2008. We came back in 2020. After seeing, like, living on the mainland, being all over the world, coming back to Hawaii, and this isn't anything, I'm not trying to say anything bad about Hawaii, it's just how it is. The tech infrastructure here is lacking, and it's not like there's not a lot of junior software engineering jobs here in Hawaii. A lot of it is senior level, but I didn't want to be in an industry that was dependent on someone else as far as like tourism. Um, you're only in demand as much as people come to visit. And I didn't want to be in an industry that's not growing. And Hawaii is they're just behind in tech. And I was like, well, if I can work remote for the mainland, maybe by the time that I've gained enough experience and, have gotten to that senior level, then I can bring that back to Hawaii. Well, by the time they're catching up, and I can be like, hey, I have this
Hmm.
experience. This is what I can help implement with the local businesses, or, even go to the college here and be like, hey, can we add this to the program? this is what I have to offer. So I saw it as a way to grow professionally, but also maybe have that to give back to the community as well, because I don't want to see my home fall behind, because
Sure.
they have to keep up, like in order to stay afloat.
Well, somebody has to do it, right? I
Yeah.
mean, if you don't, then somebody needs to. And so I think I feel like the motivation is such an applaudable thing, because it's easy to kind of sit back on your laurels and like say, hey, it's going to be for somebody else. Somebody else will make that necessary change, but it won't be me. And so kudos to you for making that choice.